welcome back. So today is a very exciting day because it's the day that I'm going to build my second favorite Lego set. So this is the Lego Friends Community Center and it looks so fantastic, right? It looks like rainbow. It's like a rainbow apartment, kind of like that. And so we have 4 floors and we have so many activities to do. I'm just so excited to do this. And we can also connect this together with the community kitchen set, which I've already made. That's really a long time ago, right? The day that I made the community kitchen. So anyway, now we're going to start building this set, and the outside looks so fabulous too, right? It's just so long. It's kind of hard to film this. Anyway, we're finally upping it. It's just so exciting. I'm just so happy. So, of course, we have a lot of packages and I'm really looking forward to it. So, let's open this guidebook first. So, let's see how many guidebooks we have. So, quite a lot of guidebooks actually. Yeah, so we also have a sticker, of course. Very cute sticker. Not so many stickers actually. A little bit of stickers. And so we have guidebook 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 guidebooks, and so this is package 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5, where's 6? 6 over here, and 7, and where's 8? 8, so pretty, and 9, and we have 10, but we have 2 10s, and this is 11. So 11 is the last package, and we have tons of land, and oh, that's so fancy. So first, this is Paisley, and I just love her cardigan. I've never had that cardigan before. Oh wow, the belt looks so pretty too, so fashionable. So this is Paisley, and then I don't know why, but somehow her eyes seem kind of small. Like, I mean, if I cover it with her hair, it looks okay, but the right eye seems kind of small. I mean, like, let's compare it to my other Paisley. As you can see, her eyes seem kind of weird, right? Yeah, so you can really clearly see the difference. I'm not so sure what's wrong with this Paisley. It can't be a fake Paisley or something like that. It must be a real Paisley because I bought it in the supermarket and that's real Lego, right? And I think, of course, this is real Lego, but I guess they did some like misprinting or something like that. So this is Nova, and oh my goodness, her spaceship t-shirt is so adorable. And this is Nova, and Nova's face seems kind of weird too. I mean, in the phone it does, in the screen it doesn't look that weird, but actually in real life it looks a bit more weirder. So as you can see, we can clearly see the difference. I mean, the eyes are so small, so yeah, kind of looks weird, but anyway. So Nova is holding a paint roll like this, just like the same paint roll that she was using on the polybag set that I made earlier. Like, that was my latest video. But anyway, so this is Pickle, Nova's dog. Since Paisley and Nova, they both have weird eyes, I'm worried about the other dolls. So by the way, it's a really cute pants. And this is Ollie, and his t-shirt is so cute. And Ollie's face, thankfully, it looks just like the original Ollie I have. So they're almost identical, right? So let's just say that it's identical. It looks identical, right? So this is Ollie, and this is Leanne, and oh, look at that, like red spots on her socks, but it's not a misprint. It's supposed to be like that. And she has like matching t-shirt with Ollie, and that looks very cute, right? Like the t-shirt. And Leanne, I think her face looks okay. Like, you know, I also have a lot of Leanne's, and I say that it looks identical, right? Like really identical. So this is Leanne. She's actually my favorite character. Leanne and Nova, they're my favorite characters. So let's put some other Leanne faces, and you see, actually, I do have a lot of Leanne faces that has like a little bit of misprints, but anyway, I think this Leanne looks pretty. Like, it looks like Leanne. So anyway, now let's put the Leanne's face like this. And we have like 6 dolls in this set. So we have 2 more to go. So this is Zach. And I'm not so sure what's written on his t-shirt, but it looks cool. And Zach seems nice too. So Zach, he looks like Zach because he is Zach, of course. So this is Zach. And the last doll is a very important character, which is one of the old generation Lego Friends character, Stephanie. And as you probably know, now she's the mayor of Heart Lake City, and Stephanie's eyes seem kind of small too, but I think it looks similar. Yeah, so I have two adult Stephanies now because there was also an adult Stephanie in the modern house set, and her suit is so awesome. I think the community center Stephanie's clothes looks prettier than the modern house Stephanie clothes because this blue like jacket outfit suits her so nicely because it matches her blue eyes and it looks so pretty. So of course now we have 6 dolls and also Pickle. Don't forget about Pickle. So we've made all the characters and we're gonna now start building the community center. So we're building the outside like pavement, outside pavement. And then this build really reminds me of the community kitchen set because they have the same like ground patterns because we can actually put them together so their pavements should match. Anyway, it was so pretty. This is so awesome. So awesome. So like this is so cute. Like Lego pavements, they have like these brown like circle-y things, like oval shape, like circle but like a long circle. So we have a lot of those pieces. Actually, they kind of look like bread. It was so cute. So I told you in the beginning that this is my second favorite set. So you might wonder, what's your favorite set then? So my favorite set is the modern house because it's so fantastic. It looks awesome. I think it's kind of weird that I'm saying about the modern house while I'm building the community center. But anyway, the modern house is super awesome. And this is also super awesome. So that's why it's like 100% sure that the modern house is my favorite set. But it's really actually hard to decide my second favorite set. This was of course my favorite set. But there are so many other wonderful sets so that I can't decide. So the answer is that I love every set, but the modern house is the best set ever. And I hope they'll make like really more like big houses like those that belongs to Andrea. Andrea's just so lucky, isn't it? Like living in that house. That's so fantastic. But in the animation, it also looks nice, but the Lego looks much prettier than the drawing in the animation because the animation, the shapes look kind of weird and the Lego is much more prettier. So we have lots of gray pieces. That's because that's the place that we're going to plug in the first floor, and we can separate this pavement and the first floor if we want to. So we can sort of like change the floors if we want to. We can put the second floor in the first floor's place and stuff like that. But there's one thing that's kind of weird is that the second floor, it doesn't have a main door. So I suppose if we change it, that's gonna be kind of weird. So we have little stairs going up to the main door. And we have little plants here. And oh, those plants, it matches the plants that was in the community kitchen set. So now the pavement is finished. And now we have a white land. And this is going to be the first floor. It's so fantastic because, I love like rainbow stuff because it looks so pretty. And this is a rainbow stuff and it has so many colors. And the first floor is like blue color. And what's really nice about this set is that every floor has different window shapes. So first floor, we have those like long, big windows. Second floor, we have small square windows. Third floor, we have really like not triangle, like square, kind of a little bit bigger than the second floor sized windows. And the fourth floor, we have small long windows. So we all have different window shapes. That's why it's so interesting. Like the colors are different, the window shapes are different. They put so many thoughts into it. So we have a door, and what's really nice is that we have doorknobs on the outside and on the inside as well. I love doorknobs, but these days Lego don't put doorknobs on doors, which I don't really like about. But I think it's really nice that they put two doorknobs on this door. I think this is like 2023 or 4 set. And I guess in that time, Lego liked putting doorknobs. So this place that I'm building right now, that's going to be a little stage. You know, Paisley is Layla, and she sort of also, I don't remember if she also performs in this stage. I think she performs on the bigger stages, but I suppose she can kind of like sort of practice in this stage, right? So there's a little nice stage here, and there's also like a piano next to it, remember? And just like the animation, we have a piano next to it. I think it's really smart that Lego makes animations because it's really, really true that if you watch the animation, it makes you want to buy the toys that looks like the things in the animation. Because you know, I also love Lego Dreams Lego. That's because I love the Lego Dreams animation. Because I think if I hadn't watched the animation, I wouldn't like Dreams Lego at all. Because you know, it kind of looks weird. It doesn't look like Lego Friends at all. And Lego Friends, I think it looks nice even if you don't watch the animation. But anyway, Dreams, I think it's not really like that. So anyway, if you watch the animation, it really makes you want to buy the toys. So I think it's smart that Lego is making animations. So this is going to be the stage, and we have like turning stuff so that Paisley can sort of like turn on top of the stage. I think like in the animation, this music room is not really necessarily the first floor, but I think they just made it sort of like that maybe. Or maybe the music room could be the second floor, because I don't really remember the floors. But the community kitchen is the first floor. But maybe they decided to separate those two because if they connected, they thought that it could be too expensive. So maybe they decided to separate them or something like that. So this is a very nice, neat piano. And I love those lights on the stage. And there's also a little mic. And this is the piano chair, but it's just so small. I think no one can actually fit in that chair. Like, I mean, it's even small for the mini dolls. So we also have a guitar. Paisley loves guitars, right? So you like put the first floor here, and oh my goodness, it's such a beautiful color, right? And this, what is this? Oh yeah, so this is the bench. And the bench is actually being painted. It's being painted yellow, and someone has stopped painting in the middle, and now some of the parts are still white. And remember, Nova was holding that yellow paint roll, so it's probably Nova was supposed to be painting, but she didn't paint the hole yet, so she still has to work on it. So there you go, we finished the first floor, and the first floor looks so pretty, right? So Paisley can perform on the stage. It doesn't turn so like nicely, it's a little bit hard to turn it. But anyway, the first floor is finished. Now we're going to build the second floor, and the second floor is green color. So it's green color, and remember the first floor is blue and it's a music room, and this place is sort of like an office where they do interviews and stuff like that. And I really don't remember at all that there were rooms like this because I totally forgot and I totally don't remember at all. And yeah, so this is sort of like a room for Stephanie, but I guess she has her actual office somewhere else. But this is also kind of like her office where she does interviews and stuff like that. So this is green color, and this is like the interview room for Stephanie, Mayor Stephanie. And then Ollie also sort of like, Ollie could also help on her interviews, I suppose, because Ollie really likes stuff like that. He's very talkative, and yeah, because before I saw the animation, I didn't really think that he'll be so talkative and stuff like that, but he's really talkative actually. So actually, like if I become a Lego Friends character, I'll be a nice friend with Paisley because I think Paisley's personality and my personality is kind of similar because like Ollie, I think we can't really be nice friends. But Leanne, she's also very talkative, but I think Leanne and I could also be nice friends too. Because like Ollie, he's very talkative, but being talkative, that's not the problem. Like he's sort of like selfish, in the episode and stuff like that, and he really makes Stephanie really like cranky or like annoyed, stuff like that. So at that episode, I think Ollie was being very selfish. So anyway, I guess everyone's a little bit selfish, but Ollie was very kind of like very selfish. So anyway, so this is the green floor, and we have, like I told you, those are the little green windows that I've been telling you about, and every floor has a different window shape. So let's put these glasses now, glass shapes, so that it'll be a normal window that's covered. So I love this set, so fantastic. So it's really clear that you can kind of like see like reflection of my hand and stuff like that, right? It's so clean, like clean Lego. Like new Legos are so clean, but after like few days it becomes kind of dusty, and it's really hard to get rid of the dust, because like in dust, it really proves that there's a lot of dust falling from the roof, and I don't really want to imagine so many dust on top of my hair. But I guess that's why we have to wash our hair. So it's sort of getting really high right now, so we make the outside first, and then next we're going to make the stuffs inside. And the stuffs inside, it really looks like an office because it is an office, So let's put these little white squares in here. Looks very neat, right? So now we're going to put some like these not railings, but like decorations on top of the windows, and it looks cool, right? So many green colors there. I love green colors, but I think it would have been also nice if they also use a little bit of lighter green colors, because this is very strong green colors, but every sort of green color is nice. I love green color. So anyway, we have coral colored flowers here for like kind of like ivies, those sort of like plants like that crawls all over the buildings. I think those plants look very pretty. So we have plants here too, and we have some plants dangling over here. And I think this is kind of dangerous because, like you could fall down. And this is not a first floor, this is a second floor. But anyway, it looks pretty. But anyway, I think it kind of looks dangerous if you ask me. So we have 3 colored flowers in this flower pot. Pink, coral, and purple. And so we can attach it, or like, wait, I think I should change the location, like the places, not the locations, like their places. So anyway, we made one side, and we have to make the same thing on the other part as well. It kind of looks dangerous, but it doesn't really matter, This is not real life. This is just Lego, and pretty. It looks pretty, and pretty is all that matters. So we have 2 pots dangling over here like this, kind of dangerously, but looks pretty. And this one, not so sure what this is supposed to be, but it looks super cool. So we have all these triangle shapes over here, and this is sort of like gonna be the background of the interview place, and that is so cute. I never had one of those like pink square colors before. It's the first time that I have one of those. So I'm very excited right now. And this one is like makeup. I think this is supposed to be a makeup table for Stephanie so that she can put on some makeup before she does interviews. So we have a little table here, and that's a teeny tiny little chair. So yeah, we have a teeny tiny little chair over here with like this powdering, like the makeup table. And here, that's where we're going to plug in the phone so that they can sort of like film the interview, I guess. And this is a very cool looking chair, and I've never seen a chair look like this, and I think it's a very good idea. Because the piece that we're going to add for the last one, the like the curvy round piece, we mostly use that for cars, like that piece on top of the wheel, but this one is used as a chair. So Lego is really good at these things, like it's the same piece but they use it in a different way. So this table looks also really cool too, like transparent table, so cool. And we have two teacups and a phone so that they can film the interview, and we also have lights so that the interview wouldn't be dark. And you know what's also really nice about that chair is that we have like pointy parts in the chair, remember? So that's the part that we can plug in their hands so that they wouldn't fall easily. Lego is just they're so geniuses. Anyway, we have a phone and this is the screen and they're like editing videos, which I do all the time. That's just what I'm seeing right now, recording my voice. And that's so funny, right? So we have cool turning chairs like this. I hope my chair will look so cool like that, but my chair doesn't look cool at all. So anyway, let's plug in the second floor on top of the first floor. So it looks super cool, right? So Stephanie, it's kind of weird that she's holding a scissor. That's because she's going to cut the red ribbon when this place opens. But anyway, she's just holding scissors on the interview. And she's doing interview with Ollie, and Zach is editing videos. I didn't know that he could actually edit videos. So anyway, what's Ollie doing? He sort of fell down. Yeah, there you go. That was much better. So unfortunately, I just could not put this in one video because this is such a big Lego set. So we built 2 floors and we're going to build the rest of the floors in part 2. So see you in part 2. Bye bye.